welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get into our celebrity reading with our Kim Sok Chin. That is the best that's going to get. Hopefully that does the trick. Other than that, please go hit subscribe while you're waiting for me to shuffle. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. If you have anything unnecessary to say, please don't leave it. Or leave it. I'll just delete it. It's fine. Hey, okay, here we go. I'm going to find out all about the celebrity through tarot cards. We're going to find out a challenge that is in the past that is affecting what is currently going on with JIN. And then we are going to find out what's going on upcoming that is tied to the past and has all to do with each other, how they feel about themselves, how the fans feel through tarot, and a likely outcome, of course. I'm going to get into astrology quickly. Find out a little bit more about him, go over a couple things here so we know who we're dealing with. Again, he is best known as JIN. Anyway, he is a South Korean singer and dancer. He was born on December 4th, 1992, and he is also a member of the BTS, and they are also known as the Bangtan Boys, a 7-member South Korean boy band formed by Big Hit Entertainment, their name in Korean. Let's see. It's pretty much all I'm going to go over, I suppose. What is that? It's too late. For his zodiac signs, we're going with Sagittarius sun sign. His moon sign is in Aries. Some of them say otherwise. Some of them say Pisces. I think I've gotten that before. Birth path is 1. Again, December 4th, 1992 was his birthday. And we're going to get into this. All right. Hello, Rosalind. All right. Finding all about this celeb. Definitely work happening. Lots of personal energy surrounding that job of his, which is more of a just kind of, it doesn't always seem like work. It's very adventurous. It's very exciting. It's a lot of traveling. It's a lot of work. Yes, but it's exciting. He's passionate about what it is that he does. As of right now, the energy within and around is, for me, I feel like there's a fresh start or some sort of birth of something new here for him. And I think that as long as he makes a choice, he'll be able to progress. But there's a weight of this decision. So he's in the midst currently in the energy of just kind of with the weight of those choices or, thinking over what he wants to do. So just the duality of it. And I feel like just imagining what it is that it could be. And I feel like for him, it's definitely something to do with a spiritual energy, something intuitive, maybe something just work-wise, could even be dealing with passion here. But I feel like whatever this is, it's going to be the first step, kind of like moving in towards this new fresh start. So it'll be something new for him. And it's the birth of something like new. So it might be something different. Either way, it is protected. I feel like it's protected. And there's a lot of change here around him too, because with this information comes change, obviously, and the change is coming from something very tempting. So he's being tempted by whatever change he is hopefully going to head into. Let's find out last card. Yeah, and this is right on time. This is exactly where he's supposed to be. It's all about the luck. It's all about chance. It's all about the way that things are aligning for him. In the past, though, I feel like the tradition of things, the value system, the things that are set up to make you kind of, stand in line, if you will, I feel like had created some sort of a conflict. Some sort of a conflict only because it's almost like he had to kind of like push out of boundaries just to do anything. So he was pushing the limits, testing, the traditional ways of things. And he was really just trying to go into happiness, but it created a lot of conflict for him. So any change that came from that, obviously that's why. Yeah. And again, this had to do with the money stuff, or somebody just trying to hold on to his money, somebody trying to be grabby with his money, somebody who was really greedy around him. This could have been an earth sign, Taurus in specific. And then also, I feel like whoever this person is extremely possessive and just kind of jealous over the whole situation. This person could just, like watching and, luring and just like being around him like a friend or whatnot. So those are the grossest kinds. That's the grossest mask you could possibly fucking wear. I have to say, somebody who pretends to be your friend. It's gross. It's gross. It's the grossest energy. Ugh. And you know the whole time. This, how do you not? And it's not something that he's talking about. It's not something he expresses. He doesn't express to them either. But again, this was a conflict. It was intense. And there was a codependency energy surrounding it. So, of course, the Splitsville or, walking away from the situation, it was very difficult because of the neediness, because of the codependency, and it was neglected. This relationship was neglected, bottom line. And the intensity, ugh, yuck. Disgusting. Now, again, this person could just be somebody who he lived with, somebody who he just dealt with as far as his finances, or a friend who was around just kind of luring at him, being jealous and creepy. Anything going on as far as upcoming because of the situation, there is definitely kind of I feel like anything to do with a community of somebody or a group of somebody or a team or like a band, maybe in his case, I feel like is definitely the energy is a little bit low. So it's waiting on this option to be chosen. So whatever he's supposed to choose as far as his option for something new to start or begin, it is going to come out as soon as there's more information that comes in. And when it comes in, it's going to come in very, very quickly. So when it comes in, though, this information is going to allow him to put action into this instead of just thinking about it and, overanalyzing maybe and just, not producing an answer for himself. Okay. Yes. How does he feel about himself? That codependency thing keeps coming up. That's weird. I feel like I think there's like a hopeless feeling here. He's very material boy, whatever. Very into the materials, very into the nice things, the luxuries. That doesn't make him a bad person. It makes him a person who likes to look good. Yes, he likes to look good. He loves to look good. That is all up in here. I feel like if anything, if he were to choose, it's no matter what. When he chooses things, it's unknown. He doesn't like it. It makes him uncomfortable. It makes him feel a little hopeless. And I feel like there is a relationship here at balance. So whatever this relationship is, it is at balance. It's definitely could be ending because of this choice and him having to make it. Okay. But it will put him in a place where he's in completion. Now, is this something that he wants necessarily? It just depends. I mean, the intensity, though, is something where he just wants to close the door on it and be done with it. The family and the blessings and the love that goes into this or the connection that's already there, those are really on high. But whatever this option is, that's going to put him into a place of new or a new partnership or, new progress with different work or maybe, just going into something a little more adventurous with a different partner or whatever it is. He's definitely closing the door on something here. How we see him from the tarot's eyeballs, inspiring. Any truth, any fact about this person, anything we know about this person is lit up. Okay, so there's a lot of inspiration that we see and feel from this person. So this person could even be really inspiring, just in general, pushing us towards, our personal discomforts. It's for some reason coming up and aligning in that way. Anything surrounding that would just be any kind of isolation or, nesting or taking care of oneself or just making sure that any emotion that hasn't been taken care of, any mental struggle, any, trying to think of this, any confusion, any unclarity, it's almost like we're inspired just to, nestle in and take care of ourselves when we're in a place and we're just feeling like we're a problem. Okay. And that's inspired by him. So I don't know, again, personally, I don't watch The Boys, but however that aligns for you guys, because I, again, don't find that necessary in my thinking. Okay, likely outcome here overall is that likely outcome here in the upcoming month even. He's still going to be making a decision, okay? He's procrastinating. He's putting it off. And he does this because, again, it's intense to make this choice, whatever this choice is. And he's over analyzing, going over it. And it is a new beginning. It is a new beginning. And it's going to become dangerous if he doesn't choose a choice here. And again, this could be something that he saw out. So he could have been determined into making this a reality. And now that it's here, now that it's time, he just keeps going over everything and looking at all of his choices. Kind of overwhelmed, I guess, within his personal energy. Yeah. So again, he could even be in a place where he's just talking about having to deal with this stuff too. So any confusion, any kind of like moving through the situation, you know, with the emotionals on high, I think that's going to dissipate throughout the month here. I think he's going to make a choice, but I don't think he's going to talk about it much, whatever this is. There's a lot of emotional spite. There's a lot of emotions invested into this situation. So it's affecting it for some reason. That is weird. That is really weird. But he'll plan and he'll clear the mind. He will get through it, obviously, but it is taking him a little bit longer because he kind of keeps procrastinating and putting it off. Again, this is the weight of a decision, something that has such a heavy weight that it will begin the birth of something very, very new. So changes are in the wind, honey. To the wind, honey. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you, Linz and Rosalind, for your comments. Yes, a couple more. I have to go take care of my ferrets. They're ready to be let out, and I have to feed them for the rest of the day because they'll be up a little bit longer they're up a little bit longer at night than they are during the day. So anyway, I have to get out of here. But please go ahead, hit subscribe, you know, do the things, hit the bell, ding the bell. You don't want to miss any of your future tarot card readings, especially any new BTS ones. So if you have requests for BTS, just give me a holler and let me know. Other than that, please enjoy the rest of your evening.